Hi guys, it's Luna. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I'm an intuitive reader here on YouTube, and today we have a collective reading. So I hope that, well, I know that if you clicked on this video, there's definitely a reading message for you. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I actually am filming this for the second time. First time my headphones did not pick up anything, so I'm definitely gonna get new headphones to film for. It's where I use my mic from. So yeah, hopefully we can get a more accurate message. Hey, maybe that message just was not meant to reach the ears of anyone at the moment. Okay guys, so I hope this reading finds you in good health, and I pray that this gives you confirmation, healing, and love and light. Okay? So, whatever comes through, comes through. Alright. You know what? I started with this last time, so we're gonna start with the Modern Witch Tarot deck, and then we're gonna get clarification with the Secrets of Tarot deck, okay? So, starting with the Modern Witch Tarot deck, Holy Spirit, for the collective at this time, what is it they need to hear? What is it they need to hear, Holy Spirit? Thank you so much. Please allow me to hear all that you were trying to say, see all that you were trying to show me, and allow for me to understand all that you need me to channel. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Okay. Hermit, bottom of the deck. So as we can see, we have the Magician, the King of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh no. Okay, interesting. Anyways, I'll worry about it later, I suppose. Okay. I think these came out. No, these were last. Okay. Oops. Alrighty, we then have Judgment, Ten of Cups, and the Strength card. Well, this is good. Most of these cards actually just came out. I wonder if we get the same message. Okay. And the Two of Swords and the Chariot. Okay, I don't think these are gonna fit on screen. Let's see. Oh, they'll totally fit. Okay. Oh, make it fit. Alrighty. So, let's get some clarifiers. That's a large section of tarot. My goodness. Oh my. Okay. Holy Spirit, please allow for confirmation and clarity to come through with pinpoint accuracy for all those watching. Please have advice, confirmation, clarity, and healing for all those who have reached this message. Thank you so much for allowing me to share your loving light. Holy Spirit, please give me communication that I will understand. Allow for me to hear your divine voice at this time. So, Seven of Swords, Queen of Swords, Holy Spirit, please give me clarity. I'm gonna split the deck and just do this really quick. It feels really weird, like sticky almost. Okay, there we go. Holy Spirit, what do you have to say at this time? What is it that you want to share with the collective? What message would be beneficial and in their highest good for them to hear at this time? Thank you so much for your divine wisdom, knowledge, and healing. I'm so grateful, and I humbly accept all that you want to share with the collective at this time. Oh my goodness, are these all swords? Oh my god, I was gonna scream. Okay. So we have the Six of Swords, Eight of Swords, we then have the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. That's really interesting. Our last read that you guys obviously will not see because there's no audio, and it was therefore deleted just before. There were only 2 swords, but the rest were wands. This time we have almost nothing but swords. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 swords, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas versus 2 last time, and we only have 2 King of Cups, which I think there were a few more last. So I don't know why I really want to get more, but is that going to be too much? We'll save for when we go get for more advice, okay? So, interesting. The Magician, King of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, Ten of Cups, Strength, a Two of Swords, and Chariot. So whoever I'm speaking to, I feel you were a powerful manifester. When you are in your element, I feel that there is nothing that can be put in your way to stop you. You can clear all blockages. You are so divinely in tune with the divine that when you, like, I feel like when you're so in touch with source, right? I feel like you can't go wrong, especially if you have good intentions. Like, if you're just a good, well-intentioned person who is doing their absolute best, and you truly do have the best intention for not only yourself, but for all of those that exist. I mean, I feel like this just is equationed for a master manifester. You have all the self-love, you have all the wisdom, you have all of you need within you, because it's source. Source is within all of us. God is within all of us. You, whatever you want to call it, source, universe, like, it's so interesting because the King of Cups, I feel like you have balanced such a beautiful role within yourself emotionally that you're attracting this King of Cups. I do feel like this is like a new time in your life. You're interesting. I feel like last time it was more like a financial reading. This time I do feel like this is more love reading. I don't choose what comes up, guys. I'm sorry. But I feel like you're moving on to a new reimagined version of your love life. I feel like with the King of Cups, you're attracting this, for those of you who are like, you resonate with the divine feminine, or you are more feminine energy, regardless of gender or sex, we just do energy. So you're attracting this masculine energy into your life who, may I add, is so emotionally capable and emotionally mature and emotionally ready to give you his cup. He is secure in all that he is and all that he does. And this may even be a woman with like a divine masculine within her. So don't get caught up on external or even pronouns or anything like that. But you're diving right into this new, like, I want to say, oh dear, new version, what's the word? New cycle of love. That's what I feel. I feel like it's so new. You're going to have a windfall of abundance in those places where you've lacked most, in those places that felt like they have died. You are going to have rebirth. You are going to have so much divine assistance that there can be no other explanation but, oh my gosh, that was source, that was universe working in my favor, that was God in my favor. I am so blessed. Like, this is gonna be you. Like, you're telling me people are just gonna rise from the dead out of nowhere and just go on to live this beautiful Ten of Cups life just because out of nowhere? Like, no, there was so much strength, there was so much power within you. And like, with the strength after, it's like this confirmation that you have tamed your ego, you have tamed others' egos, you have worked through all of your traumas, your shadows. You are working through, you are constantly working and trying and doing things. You may be meditating more, you may be doing more affirmations, you're just connecting more with universe, and you're realizing that the only thing stopping you is yourself. And when you realize that, you put down those swords and you just started going forward. Like, it's interesting. I said you put down those swords, but when I look at the chariot right after, she's holding like this little dagger just in one hand. Like, you no longer feel like you have to be so interesting. You put down the other one because you realized you didn't need it. It was just keeping you stuck. You couldn't go and ride your motorcycle on through to go for super fast passion. You could have walked, but that didn't feel safe. So not only did you have to take the blindfold off, but you also had to set down a sword. You were putting too many boundaries up, limitations for yourself. Interesting. And when you got rid of those, it's like this propelled forward motion of just abundance. It's universe finally being able to work in your favor because you're in the flow state. You're no longer sitting still in regrets. You know what I mean? So, Seven of Swords down here, Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ace of Swords, and then Page of Pentacles. 8 and ace kind of sound the same when I say them. So I am making a difference. I don't know if you can hear it, but yes. So there's just a lot of swords on this deck. Like, when it came out, I was really surprised. I was almost, I want to say disappointed. Maybe not disappointed, that's not the word. More so, I kind of almost felt it, like I get it. It's just all about, swords are all about that mental state. It's all about the mind, the kind of logistics also. And before even looking at all these, just knowing that they're all there, it feels like you may be in your head a lot. It's definitely feeling like this mental, battle, this mental game almost. I don't know why I want to say game, I do. But you're doing all that you can, like, to try and formulate this new world for yourself. But it feels like you almost feel like it's in vain sometimes, but it's not. Like, all the things that you've cut off, all the things that you have walked away from, and all the things that you've unbound yourself from, all those limitations, those mental limitations, have given you the clarity to be who you are, has given you the clarity to really walk on. I mean, look at, like, there's this crown here. It's like Spirit's crowning you the, I feel like you need to look at this. Spirit's giving you that crown because it's like you've gone through so much. You have finally mastered the mind, or you're mastering the mind. And Page of Pentacles, it's like you're finally becoming youthful again. You're finally allowing yourself to just, Oh, that's interesting. I was thinking you've just mastered the sword, so now you're mastering something else. You have to start as a page for the pentacles. Once you master the mind, I feel like you've definitely mastered the how should I say this? You've mastered your emotions. You're very in tune with your emotions. You know how to kind of do that. But when it came to the mind, it's like you almost were, you kept getting stuck somehow. You kept self-sabotaging. There were like unconscious limitations or beliefs that have been really holding you back. And as you start to gain clarity, you start to move on to mastering the pentacles. It's interesting. So can I have some advice, Holy Spirit, for the collective at this time? What is it that you want? Yo, no way, no way, no way. So when I asked for advice, this was the only card that came out. Like, I shuffled for a few good, like, 30, 45 seconds and nothing would come out. Temperance was the only thing that came out. So yes, balancing the mind, body, and emotions. I feel like Spirit right now, for everyone, we're needing to be so spiritually in tune that we can just close our eyes and walk forward. This person has their eyes closed, their physical eyes, but their third eye is opened. They are so in tune with the divine. And I feel like these cups is like this balancing act of your mind, body, and emotions. Like, this is you. You are so spiritually in tune. You can balance your emotions. You can balance the logistics of things. You can balance all things thrown your way. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to say from this deck. Any advice, Holy Spirit? Okay, is there any advice? Oh, we get cards from this deck. Yay. Okay, so the High Priestess and the Three of Pentacles. Yeah. So the High Priestess, I feel called to read this. This is the highest card in the tarot deck. Very powerful. Very powerful. Good or bad secrets to be revealed. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. It says, improvements underway, but delays around it. Renown, glory, place of worship. Okay. Let's do 3 of these, and then we'll see what comes through before we end this off, okay? Sorry, it was a little longer than I anticipated, but I'm sure there's definitely messages for you. Yeah, the Empress. Interesting. Too many cards, Spirit. Spirit, please give me clear, accurate, confirmational advice for the collective. Advice. Just one more card, please, if you can. Holy Spirit, please give me clarity, confirmation for advice at this time, for the collective, advice for the collective. 9 of Pentacles. And 6 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So, there's definitely that energy of feeling like there's delay. A lot of us are feeling that like stagnant energy physically. Like, we're like, well, I've been waiting here for how long now, and why have I not received what I want, what I have been promised, what my destiny has really promised me. And I feel like it's this emphasis of Spirit has been preparing you your whole entire life for this moment in time. Like, this, whoever I'm speaking to, it's like there's something very big happening to you. It gives emphasis of like a whole new world. This does kind of feel related to love, so you may be having to work a lot on yourself. It's like you can't be constantly beating yourself up and then expect others to kind of be there for you when you can't even be there for yourself, if that makes sense. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean that in a way of you have to really love yourself. You have to embody the energy of self-love and acceptance, and no matter what, you know yourself better than anyone else. And that really is just the emphasis of Spirit, I think, is asking to get out of your head, to get out of the disbelief, the distrust, to get out of all of that and really embody the Empress. The Empress is just this energy of, you know what, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna relax. I know that I'm worthy of relaxing because I've been through so much. I am so powerful, and doing this is going to, you know what, rejuvenate me so much better, so I can be there better for others, so I can build what I want in life, so I can do all that I need to. And I feel like you're realizing everything is serving a purpose. All the delays in your life are serving a purpose, and Spirit is just emphasizing that there are more things to be revealed that will make things click. You will just suddenly have dots connecting that you may have even forgot that the dots existed, but then the dots connect and you're like, oh my goodness. And not only are the dots connecting, but it's like, you know those, have you ever it's like on those piece of paper, and then the dots, and you connect the dots and it makes like a drawing. That's what I feel like it is right now. You're connecting the dots and it's going to reveal something so magical that you just are going to be so astonished. You didn't see it in the beginning. The dots didn't make sense at the beginning. You had to unlock dots. You had to connect dots. You had to do things almost unconventionally, I'm hearing. Like, I don't know who I'm reading for, but Spirit is just emphasizing so much that if you are single at this time, or you are without a lover, or you're without external love, maybe that's from parents, maybe that's from siblings, friends, lovers, anyone. I think Spirit's really, no, I should say I know Spirit's just emphasizing so much at this time to fill your own cup. Give yourself so much love that you cannot deny that you are loved. If everyone else did not give you that love, you give it to yourself. You fill your own cup up. You have made yourself work so well. You are so connected with the divine. And for me personally, when I started my spiritual journey, like, I had to love myself first before I really connected with the divine. Like, I didn't understand how God could love me, or source, or universe, whatever you want to call it. I didn't understand how that could happen. But then I realized I'm worthy of love because I exist. I don't know when it clicked, but it clicked. Like, I don't know, I know the timing, but I don't know when or how or exactly the moment. It's just, one day it clicked for me that, you know what, I am worthy of love. Like, if no one else is gonna love me the way that I want to be loved, I'm gonna do it, you know? And when I did that, everything shifted in my life. I was so connected with God at that time, and it almost, loving, at least realizing I needed to love myself, allowed me to feel the love of the divine. There's this saying that I just came across. I don't know if it was externally or like I've probably seen it somewhere, or I just kind of downloaded it, one or the other. It came to mind a little while ago, and now I just keep thinking of it. It's, God is never disconnected from us. It's, we are disconnected from God. And it's like this emphasis of God's always there, source is always there, universe is always there with us, within us. But are we just so, I almost want to say mindless, and we're not mindful of the presence of source, of universe, that we're so, we have this like veil over us that we just don't see it past our own ego, you know? It's like, I don't know how I got here, but on this topic, but just wow. The ego is a very powerful thing, and it can make us believe that we are not worthy, or that we should have the regrets that we do, or that we should stay put because we're scared, or that we shouldn't take further action because of the unknown, or even that we just some negative belief or limitation of any sort. I mean, you will know yourself more than anyone else. So I feel like there is just so much recognition within self, within the external world. Connecting the dots. You see, I just connected the dot to how we got there. You see that? It's like Spirit's just going to continue giving you these dots and allowing you to connect them and connecting them with you. It's like you are never alone, so please don't think you're alone. And I genuinely am almost going to cry right now. I just feel this overwhelming, almost like, you know, when you're a child and you have no worry in the world. That's what I feel right now. It's this emphasis of just, you are so protected and everything is happening for a reason. You may not understand why something 4 years ago on this exact date happened, but that served a purpose for, let's say, for 4 years from now, you know? It's like, it's so crazy how the universe works and how the universe truly knows best. We just have to trust in our divine plan. So yes, you just trust in what you cannot see. Trust in the energy of just abundance and renewal, and trust that you are going to get exactly what you want, because you've put the effort in. You have sown the seeds. You have done all that you need. So just continue working in this flow state. Continue truly embodying the state of flow, and you will have nothing but peace, okay? Even in those times of hurt and sorrow, there will be peace in your spirit, okay? So whoever this is for, I pray that it found you and gave you so much healing, love, and light. Thank you so much for your time. I know how precious it is, and I truly thank you. I am so grateful. Alright, I don't think there's anything else, but if you're interested in life coaching, please contact my email on my page. It is in my channel description, and I may add it in the link below in the description. So if you're interested, email me about pricings, or if you're just interested for a consultation, any of that. So yes, thank you so much, guys, for joining, and have a great day or night whenever you are watching this. Bye, guys.